Hey guys, Mike here with Pedal Chili, and today I'm going to show you how to remove the crankset from your mountain bike. The tools you're going to need are a torque wrench. You always need a torque wrench. Use a torque wrench for all your projects, okay? And a 5mm Allen head. And you need a bottom bracket tool. To see which bottom bracket tool fits your bike, check your owner's manual or swing by your local bike shop. Okay, so this is the center lock nut on your crank. You're going to need to remove this along with two 5mm bolts. 5mm bolts are located on either side of your crank arm, one here and one here. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is loosen the two 5mm bolts on your crank arm. Don't take them completely out, just loosen them. Okay, those two are loose. Now, with your bottom bracket tool, see this end here? See this bit? This bit will slide right into your lock nut here. And spin it counterclockwise to remove your lock ring, your lock nut. Remember, when you put this back in to grease it really good. Grease anything with threads, basically. Alright, now all you need to do is pull on your crank arm. Pull out slightly. You might have to wiggle it a bit. Just keep pulling on it, and your crank arm will come off. Alright, now pull from the other end, and you can push on this end, and your whole crank assembly will slide out of your bottom bracket. That's pretty dirty. You need to keep those clean. Alright, that's all there is to removing your crankset. A few things to remember when you reinstall your crankset. It goes back in the exact same way it came out. Starting with the end of your chain link on it. You would slide it right back through. This part is important to remember. You want to get this right. So, you want one crank arm sticking straight up and the other pointed straight down. You don't want these at an angle. It would make riding pretty weird if you're off a bit. So that slides back on just like so. Replace your center nut after you've greased it. Retighten using your bottom bracket tool. Spin it clockwise this time. Just hand tighten. And this is the important bit. Remember our two 5mm bolts? You want to tighten these bolts back evenly with equal pressure. So, you start with one, just hand tighten it. I'm not even using my torque wrench, just my fingers here. It's snugged up a bit. I'm going to come on this side. You want to tighten these equally and evenly. Alright? And it recommends to tighten these to 12 to 14 Newton meters. So, we're going to set our wrench to 14 Newton meters. If you're not sure how to use a torque wrench, check out some of our other videos and I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty simple. Okay, I've got this wrench set up for 14 Newton meters. And all we're going to do is tighten it back down. Like I said, these need to be tightened evenly. So, a quarter turn on one side, And the equal amount of turns of a quarter on the other side. Another quarter turn on this side. And a quarter turn on this side. Quarter turn on this side. And a quarter turn on this side. Right now, I'm going to crank it to the recommended settings of 14 Newton meters. And you see how my wrench, it clicks? That's letting me know I'm at the correct setting. And the same on this side. That's how you know you got it right. Alright guys, that's all there is to removing and installing your crank set.